fix my heart so that I may be used by thee, for I'm not worthy of all these blessings. Give me a clean heart, and I'll follow thee. So, yeah, that sounds good. I mean, now it sounds too loud, but to me it does. But I don't know what it sounds like out there. Oh, I can hear it fine. I can hear it just fine. As long as
This is good for you?
it seems a little loud, but that's okay. I can always adjust that too, right?
The second we get a bigger one here, I get a million degrees to catch it. This is it for the machine.
Right. Well, when I'm playing back here, when I'm playing, I adjust the sound myself. So I know it's not going to be too loud or too soft. Yeah, as long as the sound out there is blended with the voice, so the voice and the music is coming out equally, where it's not, the music's not overpowering the voice and the voice isn't overpowering. It should be equal. That's what it should be like when they're sitting out there. I can't tell what it sounds like out there because I'm behind the monitor, right? Any professional singer would tell you that, right? I've been doing this for 40 years, so I know. I mean, I was singing solos before you were born. But we didn't have this kind of technology. But we had monitor speakers, and we could hear ourselves. But then the guy in the back of the booth, this was all out in Southern California, of course, he was adjusting the sound to where our voices were blended with the music so it wasn't overpowering, so it was equally blended with the voice and the music at the same time. Now, I would do a lot of soundtracks. We sang with a lot of soundtracks, but I also sang live with the piano as well. So, but it was always up to the sound engineer to make it all blend, because I mean, I can do it, but I just have to learn how to do it. But you can't do it when you're singing, right? You depend on the people that are running the system. But no, as long as I can hear it through this, I'm good. Just because the scary part is when you're singing, if you're singing to a track or whatever, then you've got to be able to hear it so you don't get off on the track, right? Now, when I'm singing with the piano, then the piano, whoever's playing for me stays right with me. I don't have to worry about it, right? But when you're standing next to a live instrument like this, you can hear it well enough, right? You don't need to have it mic'd or anything. So, but no, it sounds fine. It sounds fine up here.
As long as that sounds great for you, I'll go blend it out there.
Okay.
I mean,
you want to try it one more time? You want to try it one more time?
Coming up here.
Okay.
Now worst case scenario, we'll make minor adjustments. You won't notice those adjustments.
Let's try this next one. One body broken, because that's the other one I'm doing with the music. The rest of them I'm playing on piano. So one body broken. Let's look at that one real quick.
So everything should be coming out here just perfect for that song. I'm going to stand in the middle of the hot spot.
Okay.
Hot spot of blended for you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, see that buzzing is that heater. It's the heater for that the baptistry.
I can hear that out here. I can hear that out here.
Purple. Oh, it's a purple buzz. Yeah, it's the buzzing now is the heater for the water for the baptistry. That's what I hear. Yeah, that's really loud. So it's sort of bad to be doing all this while that's on tonight. We should do it one night when that's not on, right? That would be the best thing to do. is restored in Christ. One body gathered here to remember in peace, in peace. One who is able calls to the table in peace, in peace. This wine and this bread, a new covenant. Take and be fed in peace. It sounds great. Does it? Does it really? Okay. Yeah. Right, right. No, it sounds great. It's coming out through that monitor now, and more through these too, which is really good. Yeah, that's great. Awesome, awesome. That is great. And then Sunday, when I come, the first thing, well, I don't know, like, I guess the thing for me on Sunday morning, I don't know what time you get here on Sunday mornings, but I think the thing that I've struggled with the longest since I've been here is when Larry was here, you know, he was always the first person here, right? Unlocked the building and did all of that. He was always doing a lot of other things, like getting the team ready, you know, he just did all this stuff, right? Which is great. But if he wasn't to the back, if he wasn't in the back there in the booth, the sound booth, when we were getting ready to practice, then somebody would have to go find him and say, hey, the microphone, nothing was turned on, right? So sometimes it would take 5 or 10 minutes for him to be found, and by that time, you know, we've lost 10 minutes of our practice time, especially on Sunday morning, because, you know, we don't really start practicing till, well, the earliest would be 9:45, right, like 9:45. So now it's 5 minutes to 10, and I always feel, if you were in my shoes, you would totally understand. You feel like we're rushed because you got to get through all your music, and then, you know, you got to get yourself ready, and then we got to go back and need to pray and all of that. So I always feel like I'm rushing on Sunday when there's nobody back there to turn the sound on. So especially when I'm by myself, because there's nobody to do it. So I guess the thing for me would be that the only thing I can convey to you is if you're going to be doing this on, you know, on a weekly day, or whoever it is, they just need to be in the booth when I get in here on Sunday and I uncover the piano and I turn the, you know, keyboard on and get everything ready and I'm ready to rehearse, then whoever's back there doing that needs to turn it all on and be ready when I'm ready to go. That's my only plea. That's my only prayer. It's my only plea. Because I'm dead in the water without it. Because then what happens is, if they're not here and we're not practicing, because I can practice without it. It's not a problem. I can just turn my keyboard on. But then I have to turn the volume on my keyboard way up so I can hear it. And if I do that, then it's going to come blasting through the system. It's going to blow the roof off the building, right? Because that keyboard's loud. Well, then if it's not adjusted and all that before, then when the service starts, I don't know if the microphone's going to be right. I don't know if my keyboard volume's going to be right, and I'm nervous for the whole entire thing. And it makes me a nervous wreck. So I guess my only thing is that I just need somebody here that's going to turn the system on, get it all ready, so when I get ready to practice, or, you know, and usually Mary and Marilyn are with me, or whoever's there, right? But right now they're not. It's just me. Until you start singing with me. Maybe you'll start singing with me on Sunday. Then you'll understand what I'm talking about. And then we, you know, we start to practice. But as long as that happens, I'm good. I'm a happy guy. So this is not what yeah. It's all ready to go.
So you should be able to hear me now in a couple different places. We are in live, and I'm just going to let everyone know that has been listening to Michael's beautiful music and making us the center of attention when we're not really streaming live. We're checking our sound system and making sure that we can adjust our sound system. So the music is good. We've got everything set, so thank you for helping anybody that is watching now. If you can just let me know if my voice is actually getting louder or softer, We want to be able to hear it like you're sitting in the sanctuary. So if everything is up and you guys can hear it, please type in the chat box or send a message to Kobe. And you are able to hear and understand and hear me a little bit better. We should be able right now to sound like we are sitting next to one another in the sanctuary with the information that we have. Carly, can you hear it a little bit better, or is it too low?
It's very clear, loud enough. There's just a buzzing in the background.
Right, the buzzing, if it's clear and loud enough and you can hear it like you're sitting in the sanctuary and it's better, the buzzing is that we're heating the baptismal. We're heating the baptismal for Sandy, Meal, and Austin Ridenhour to be baptized at 6:30 tomorrow, Thursday night, so that we can baptize them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And it's going to be absolutely wonderful. And then afterwards we'll have a sermon, and we'll have some wonderful fellowship with Sandy, Meal, and Austin Ridenhour. So if you're a part of this church, you should come out and support your church family, support our 2 new members, support Michael with all of his hard work, support everyone here at the church that is growing and moving and having a church on the move such as First Christian Church. So we're good. I don't need to say anything else. Do I need to keep talking, Carly? She says no, everything sounds fine. Kobe's got it all set up and ready to go. Awesome. Thank you very much for helping us, and I'm glad that you now can hear us. And this Sunday we're going to try to have a service with no problems at all.